It's time for our May monthly market minute. And stay tuned, we've got big news. So, after 7 weeks of sheltering in place, everybody is adapting to a new way of life. And buyers are adapting too. They're beginning to look for homes again, and the market is waking up. Reaching a new low last month, Los Angeles County had dropped in demand to levels not seen since the Great Recession. However, in the past few weeks, there have been some changes underway. Reports from the real estate trenches showed increased showing activity and buyers beginning to write offers again all over the county. Buyers are starting to figure out that they can still purchase even in this time of quarantine. The real estate industry has adapted during this time of COVID-19. Buyers can still see properties as long as we practice proper social distancing protocols and wear masks, gloves, and protective foot covers. After viewing the properties, everything else is done electronically, from the comparative market analysis to signing the contracts. So, it's not surprising that demand is up 2%, and that's great news. It appears that the shock of COVID-19 bottomed out a few weeks ago and demand is once again on the rise. Expect demand to continue to rise, especially with the added incentive of record low mortgage rates. In fact, mortgage rates dropped to an all-time low of 3.23% last week, all over the country. With lower rates, homes become much more affordable. The savings are staggering, which helps explain the increase in demand. It is hard to ignore the impact of affordability as these rates begin to hit unprecedented levels. Now, demand is still muted overall. Demand is off by about 53% compared to last year, so COVID-19 is definitely still suppressing demand. Within the past couple of weeks, inventory increased 6%. That's the largest increase we've seen this year. However, inventory is still down overall. It's at its lowest levels that we've seen since 2013. There are still not that many homes on the market as homeowners continue to wait until the effects of the pandemic are over before putting their homes on the market. And you can expect to see this trend continue as well. The expected market time, and that's the amount of time between putting the for sale sign in the yard and accepting an offer and opening escrow, increased ever so slightly from 109 days to 114 days. Now, at 114 days, that's still considered a balanced market. And a balanced market is one that doesn't really favor buyers or sellers, and you don't see huge fluctuations in home prices. So keep in mind, when I say a balanced market, that's for overall Los Angeles. However, that includes homes under $1 million, which has the most demand, all the way up to over $4 million. So that said, it might be an actual buyer's market or a seller's market, depending on what price point you particularly are looking. So definitely feel free to reach out if you have a specific question. The market may not be firing on all cylinders like it was in February and early March when homes were flying off the market with multiple offers and whatnot. However, with demand on the rise, we can see that the market is starting to turn the corner. Now let's talk about the luxury market. So for homes priced over $1.5 million, there was actually a decrease in demand by 2% and an increase in inventory by about 6%. With a large increase in supply as well as a decrease in demand, the expected market time for luxury homes increased as well. So if you are in this price range, it's actually a fantastic time to be a home buyer. Switching gears, because I've had a few questions about it, if you're at all curious, distressed homes, which is a combination of foreclosures and short sales, only makes up about 1.3% of the Los Angeles housing market at this point. So it's not a significant portion of our market here. That's about it. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out.